Welcome to the 10x Sales Manager System. Now, the 10x Sales Manager System gives you the competence and the confidence to scale your sales function. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through the 12 parts of the system so that you can see how you can use this as a diagnostic to quickly identify the areas in which you're weak or that have been overlooked. Now, stepping into sales management means more than just managing deals. It requires a fundamental shift from being a top salesperson to becoming an effective manager and leader. Now, many sales managers find this transition challenging because traditional training focuses heavily on selling skills rather than the leadership capabilities. And what even is a manager? And most people think that managers just manage people, and that's part of it, but only a very small part. The truth is that managers manage complexity, and sales is not only highly complex, but it's changing faster than most management roles. And the way that you solve complexity is by gaining clarity, attaining stability, and then building systems. Effective systems are the only way to scale execution in any discipline, and systems are how you turn randomness into reliability. So let's step into the 12-part 10x Sales Manager System. Now, part 1 is about becoming a 10x sales manager. If you are acting like a salesperson and you're not clear on your role as a leader, then fix this first. You have to step out of the rep mindset and into the leader's chair. This is all about redefining your identity, taking ownership of team results, and learning to lead with clarity, learning to lead with purpose, and leading with unshakable standards. To become a 10x manager, you must develop what works before your team can make it work. You have to understand how the team can win financially. You have to understand what is required for the target to be met, and you have to commit to a growth plan. Part 2 of the system is about creating a 10x culture. If you don't have a positive culture where winning is the expectation, then fix this first. Creating a high-performance sales culture, it's not accidental. It has to be intentional, and it's foundational to sustain success. A 10x culture centers on 3 core pillars. The first is accountability. That's where everyone owns their commitments and outcomes, and that's what fosters trust and clarity. The second pillar is ambition. You've got to set bold expectations that inspire continuous striving beyond individual people's comfort zones. And the third pillar is ownership, empowering individuals to take initiative and drive results independently. As a sales manager, your role is to set the tone daily, clearly defining and protecting high standards so that underperformance is never tolerated. Part 3 of the system is about mastering sales KPIs. And if you don't have a grip on the numbers, then fix this first. In sales management, not all metrics are created equal. Focusing on the select few activity-driven KPIs that directly predict future performance is essential for effective leadership. This targeted focus is what ensures that you're tracking what truly moves the needle rather than drowning in non-essential data. Here are a few rules for KPIs. Statistics that are overlooked will always go down. Number 2, all key metrics must be graphed. You've got to make it visual. Humans make faster interpretations from visual data. And number 3, increase review frequency. So turn monthly reviews into weekly, turn weekly into daily, turn daily numbers into hourly numbers. Increase the review frequency of your numbers. Part 4 of the system is about setting targets, big 10x targets. If your team isn't chasing targets that stretch and excite them, then fix this first. Stretch goals are what drive stretch behavior. Learn how to set bold, energizing sales targets, and then breaking them down. You've got to break them down into weekly and daily activities that turn your big ambitions into predictable execution. Targets are crucial to inspiring and unifying your team around a shared vision of success. Success for the team, success for your company as well. And a 10x sales manager establishes bold targets that challenge the team to rise above the ordinary. It's what ignites motivation and focuses effort. Part 5 of the system is forecasting. Now, if your pipeline is full of maybes and surprises, if your pipeline is just a pipe lie, then fix this first. Replacing guesswork with a structured forecasting rhythm is essential for sales managers aiming for accuracy and also for credibility. This is about your credibility as a manager. Forecasting isn't just a nice to have. It's a discipline that improves efficiency by getting reps to focus on the right deals and increasing effectiveness by asking the right questions to advance deals towards a close. And when your team trusts the forecast, alignment improves across all levels. Part 6 of the system is sales enablement. If your reps don't have the right tools, and this also includes things like talk tracks, if they don't have the right tools and enablement to win, then you've got to fix this piece first. Equipping your sales team with the right tools and resources is essential for accelerating their skill and their speed. And the goal with enablement is to empower reps to engage prospects confidently and to close deals efficiently. Now, this can be any combination of high-impact scripts, talk tracks, and the optimal tech stack. You've got to equip your reps to win. When done right, enablement becomes a force multiplier, giving you a competitive edge, and it's also a massive influence on ramp-up times. Part 7. Recruiting A players. If you can't consistently fill seats with highly talented and motivated people, then fix this first. Your team's quality directly limits how far you can go as a sales manager. And recruiting top talent isn't just a one-time task, it's a continuous strategic priority to maintain a competitive edge. Great managers recruit great teams. You must learn how to repeatedly and consistently attract, identify, and retain top-tier sales talent. And you do that using proven filters that predict coachability, drive, and cultural fit. You've got to build a winning team. Part 8 of the system is accountability. If your team gets away with underperformance, then you've got to fix this first. Accountability here means more than oversight. It's about caring deeply enough to challenge your team to grow and improve constantly and consistently. Ultimately, accountability is about everyone doing what is required of them to keep their commitments. Stop tolerating underperformance. Raise your standards and your expectations. You've got to have clearly communicated expectations for both performance and behavior. And do not accept mediocrity. You get what you accept, not what you expect. Part 9 of the system is about compensation, and if your compensation plan isn't driving the behavior and the results you want, then fix this first. Compensation plans are often overlooked in the overall sales architecture, but designing an effective compensation plan is crucial to motivate the right behaviors. It's crucial to retain your top performers, and it's critical because it ensures alignment with the company's revenue objectives. Get your comp plan wrong and you pay twice, once in salary, a second time in lost sales, and maybe a third time in lost reps. But the main thing to get your head around it is if you want the company to win, then the salespeople have to win too. Part 10 of the system is training. If training is only happening during onboarding or not at all, then fix this first. Elite teams do not rise to the occasion. They fall to the level of their training. It is critical to have a daily training rhythm, yes, daily, that keeps reps sharp, confident, and constantly improving. And I can't stress enough that consistent training is the backbone of a high-performing sales team. Even if you can't afford a training platform, there are a number of ways that you can be training daily for your own data and experiences, such as past call recordings or role-playing upcoming meetings. Training is not a one-time activity. It's not a box that you check. It's a discipline, and repetition builds strength. Part 11 of the system is coaching. If your one-to-ones aren't improving performance, if you're not coaching your team, then fix this first. Look, great reps want coaching. Coaching and training are two different things. Training builds competence, and coaching builds confidence. Done effectively, it's a combination of weekly one-to-ones and coaching in the moment, micro-coaching, micro-correction. This builds capability through feedback without micromanaging and without creating dependency. Coaching's neither art nor science, it's a craft, and you build this critical leadership muscle quicker than you may think. By coaching quickly and effectively, you're building performance momentum, and it prevents burnout and it compounds results, quickly compounds results. Remember, time kills development. The best time to coach is immediately. If there's been something that's happened on a day, a deal has gone sour, a rep's gone south, a rep is spiraling, you can't leave that till a one-to-one. You've got to coach in the moment. And finally, the 12th part of the 10x Sales Manager system is scaling. Once your system works, and only then do you scale it. Because attempts to scale without clarity and stability across the first 11 parts of the 10x Sales Manager system will deliver weak results. It will also waste resources, and it erodes belief in you as a manager, belief in the product, belief in the company. But once you've got solid foundations, then you want to be adding more wood to the fire. And the key to scaling is to figure out the smallest replicable team unit, which I call a pod. And once you have a clear pod structure, you clone that. So that's the complete 10x Sales Manager system. It's taught over 2 days in person, but you can download my playbook, which is 22 pages long, goes into more detail on all of these different parts of the system. And you can start evaluating for yourself how many of these systems are maybe weak or lacking. If you're serious about building your A team in sales and you want a clearer picture of how much work is involved in implementing this system, reach out to me and let's have a diagnostic call.